What's going on, everybody? It's Joel with Real Broker, and today we're going to be talking about a hot topic that most of you guys have probably heard of, and that is the Real Estate Commission lawsuit against NAR. So if you guys are ready, let's get right into it. So today we're not really going to go over like the technicalities and the details of the lawsuit. What I want to do is just kind of share with you guys some of my thoughts and my opinions, so that way you guys can understand, my point of view and how you guys can implement this into your own life and your own business, because I know there are a lot of people right now who are truly scared, who are, in fear about what's going to happen to the real estate industry and, what's going to happen to their careers. At the end of the day, if it goes through, and what I mean by if it goes through is, if buyer agents are completely gone in 3 or 4 years, because this is going to be a long process, right? It's not just, snap your fingers and then it's over with. It's going to take some time to really let the dust settle and get a full effect or a full result in, what's going on right now. At the end of the day, if buyer agent commissions are gone, I'm okay with it. That's even better for me. But we're going to talk about that here in just a second. I want to go over, why I think it's silly and why I think it's a money grab, because essentially that's what it is, right? I think it's just a way for, these attorneys to make money, because if you look at it, what they're saying against NAR can be applied in a lot of different industries and a lot of different, professions. So for example, real estate agents have NAR, right? The National Association of Realtors. For example, to give a counter argument or to give a comparison in another industry, you have attorneys who have the bar, the BAR. We, in essence, could all get together and create a lawsuit against attorneys and sue them for conspiring to inflate attorney commissions, just like they did for us. Right? Even though us as the consumer, we have the right to choose which attorney we go to. We can go to cheaper attorneys, we can go to more expensive attorneys. We have the right to represent ourselves in the court of law. And last but not least, we go to the attorneys, we agree to work with them, we sign the paperwork, we know what we're getting into, we know how much they're getting paid, just like the consumer knows whenever they're agreeing to work with a real estate agent, right? So that's why I think it's a big money grab, because it can be applied to every other industry that you could really think about, right? So, what do you guys say? Let's all get together and let's sue the bar, take it to the same board, take it to the same committee. It's in essence the same exact thing, so we should get the same exact result, right? So that's why it's silly. Why do I hope it goes through? And why is it a good thing if buyer agents are gone? Now, this is an argument that can go back and forth, and I understand both points of it. And there are some sides of the argument to the left that I agree with and disagree with. The same thing to the right. There are some arguments that I agree with and disagree with. The reason why it would be better for me personally, and a lot of you guys who kind of have the same philosophy as myself, is because if there are no buyer agents, all the clients are going directly to me because I'm a listing agent. Rarely do I work with buyers, right? So if I'm getting paid a full 6% versus having to split that 6% 3 and 3 with the buyer's agent, well, I've in essence just doubled my income. You get what I'm saying here? Not only have I increased my income, which, isn't really the point, but at the end of the day, I can provide a better service for my client, the seller. Because if a buyer goes to some random real estate agent who doesn't know anything about the property, who doesn't know anything about the background, how can that real estate agent effectively sell my client's property? Well, they can't, right? So if I have control of the buyers, or if I have control of the sellers, and then I have control of the buyers, then I have a better chance of doing good for my client, the seller, and in essence, helping the buyer out because I have control of the inventory, right? I know the regime fees, I know the upgrades, I know the updates, I know everything about the property. So at the end of the day, if it goes through and we wake up 3 years from now and the buyer agents are extinct, I'm okay with that. And it's funny because if you guys know a little bit about the history, the only reason we have buyer agents is because there was a lawsuit, right? So it's just a big vicious circle. We have a lawsuit now that are going to get rid of buyer agents. And then there's a chance that, maybe 10, 15, 20 years down the road, we have another lawsuit that'll bring buyer agents back into play. That's why I think all of this is silly. That's why I think it should stay the same, because it's just a big money grab, and the position that they're taking against NAR and the position they're taking against real estate agents can be applied in a lot of different industries. But at the end of the day, if it happens, I'm not upset about it. It's a cutthroat business, survival of the fittest, and those who make adjustments and think quick on their feet are the ones who are going to survive. So I want to hear your guys' comments. Leave it down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you disagree with me. And don't forget to like and share this video with other real estate agents, or even if you're a consumer, I want to know what you guys think. Joel with Real Broker. Until next time.